Right now, you're probably doing three things that are sabotaging with your weight loss. And the worst part is that you think you're doing everything right. Sound familiar? But here is the truth. After helping thousands of women finally break through their weight plateaus, I have discovered that it's not your willpower that's the problem. It's the lies that you've been sold about how weight loss actually works. Hi, I'm Dr. Sophia Fels. I'm a board-certified family medicine physician and founder of Integra Hair Society. And as a mom of three who struggled with my own stubborn weight for years, I know what does it feel like in your body is working against you. And today, I'm exposing the 10 biggest myths that's keeping you stuck and sharing the real science that finally sets you free. So here we go. Myth number 1. All calories are created equal. And that's a lie. A calorie is a calorie. Just eat less than you burn. Why? It's sabotaging you. Your body is not a calculator. When you eat 200 calories of donuts versus 200 calories of salmon, it's a completely different metabolic pathways that will light up. So the donut will trigger fat storage hormones and you will be hungrier. Whereas the salmon will build up muscle, will balance your hormones, and will keep you satisfied for hours. So the truth is that food is information and it's not just energy. You have to prioritize for muscle preservation. Complex carbs instead for energy. Healthy fats for hormone production. So your metabolism will respond to the food's quality, not just the quantity. Now, let's go ahead and go to myth number 2. More exercise equals weight loss. And that's a real big lie. If I am not sweating for hours, I'm not trying hard enough. How many times have you heard that? Why is it sabotaging you? And here what blew my mind as a physician, right? Your body burns 70% of its calories just from keeping you alive. Breathing, thinking, digestion, exercise? That's only about 1/5 to 1/3% of your daily calorie burn. The truth is, if you focus on building muscle through strength training, because muscle tissue burns calories 24/7, those 10,000 steps matter more than the brutal 1-hour-long workout. So consistency beats intensity every single time. Myth number 3, cardio is the king of weight loss. More cardio equals smaller waistline? That is a huge lie. And why is this sabotaging you? Because excessive cardio actually was going to raise your cholesterol, is going to put stress hormones, which is going to tell your body to hold on tightly to all of that belly fat. Plus, it can break down the very muscle tissue that's going to keep your metabolism humming. And here is the truth. Strength training is your secret weapon. Every pound of muscle burns 50 to 100 calories per day just by existing. Cardio is great for heart health, but weights are what transform your body composition long term. Myth number 4, skipping meals, fast track results. And this is another huge lie. Eating less often is not going to give you faster weight loss. And this is why it's sabotaging you. When you skip meals, 2 hunger hormones, ghrelin and neuropeptide Y, skyrocket. So what does that actually mean? You become biochemically driven to overeat later. So that 3 p.m. vending machine attack, those cravings that you get at 4 or 5 p.m., that's your biology saying, I am hungry. It's not your willpower failing. So the truth is you need regular balanced meals, heavy on the protein and the fiber with healthy fats. It's going to keep your sugar steady. It's going to keep your hunger hormones balanced and will naturally help you eat less without a white knuckle willpower battle. Myth number 4. It's simply calories in, calories out. And here is a huge lie. Weight loss is just basic math. Eat less, move more. How many times have you heard that? This is sabotaging you because you're just ignoring the complex hormonal orchestra that actually runs your metabolism. Insulin, cortisol, thyroid hormones, leptin, they all determine whether your body burns fat or stores it, regardless of the calories. So the truth is two people can eat identical calories, can have completely different results based on their hormone balance, sleep quality, and stress levels. This is why addressing the root causes, not just the calories, creates lasting changes. Hear me out. We are in myth number 6. We're almost there. Carbs are the enemy. If you cut carbs to cut weight, they just turn into sugar anyway. And that is a huge lie. And that's why it's sabotaging you. Eliminating carbs completely can actually increase your cortisol production and tank your thyroid function. Plus, your brain actually needs glucose to function optimally. So here is the truth. The right carbs are like sweet potatoes, like quinoa, berries to support your gut health and fuel your workouts and to help reduce serotonin for better mood and sleep. It is the processed refined carbs that are going to hijack your metabolism. Myth number 7, fat makes you fat. You eat fat, you get fat. It's that simple. That's another way to sabotage your weight loss journey. Actually, low-fat foods are typically loaded with sugar to make it more palatable. So this sugar spikes insulin, then your fat storage activates hormones, so more fat gets stored. The actual truth is that healthy fats from avocados, olive oil, nuts, salmon like fish help regulate hunger hormones and support your hormonal production. Your body needs fat to absorb vitamins A, D, E, and K. Myth number 8, you can out-exercise a bad diet. As long as I work hard enough, I can get to eat whatever I want. This is a huge myth. You need to run for an hour to burn off just one slice of pizza. In the meantime, processed foods create inflammation that makes weight loss exponentially harder. And here is the truth. Your abs are made in the kitchen, not the gym. Of course, exercise amplifies good nutrition, but it cannot override poor food choices. Think of nutrition as 80% of your results and exercise as 20%. Myth number 9, sleep is optional for weight loss. If I will sleep, I'm thin. I hustle now, I rest later. This is such an awful truth. Poor sleep wrecks thyroid 4 hormones. It increases ghrelin, which manages your hunger. It decreases leptin, that controls your fullness, and elevates cortisol, that's your stress hormone, and it reduces growth hormone, that's your muscle building hormone. You literally become biochemically programmed to gain weight if you don't sleep. And then the truth is that you actually need 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep, and that's non-negotiable. Sleep is a foundation that makes everything else work. If you don't sleep good sleep, you can literally reshape your appetite and your cravings. Myth number 10. Here we are at the end. Supplements and quick fixes are the answer. You can take this fad, you can take this pill for fat burning, you can drink this tea. How many times does somebody tell me, take this vitamin, it's amazing, help me lose weight? But these quick fixes create a cycle of dependency and disappointment. They don't address the underlying metabolic dysfunction that's keeping you stuck. This is why sustainable weight loss happens when you optimize sleep, you manage stress, you heal your gut, you balance your hormones, you nourish your body consistently. There's no shortcuts to lasting change. Now, here is what you need to understand. Your body is not broken and you are not failing. You have just been following advice that works against you and your biology instead of going with it. When you focus on food quality over quantity, building muscle over calorie burns, and healing your metabolism from the inside out, weight loss becomes effortless instead of exhausting. If this resonates with you, subscribe and share this with someone who needs to hear it. And if you're ready to stop fighting with your body and start working with it, I'm hosting a free workshop next month called the Metabolism Reset Method. I will walk you through my exact 4-step system that has helped thousands of women finally achieve lasting results. The link is in the description below. Your transformation starts with the truth. And now you have it. Subscribe to more and then watch here for my next video.